going on YouTube? So since I'm down in Atlanta, Georgia, I wanted to make a few stops at a couple of performance shops that I knew about that are pretty sick. And one of the stops I definitely wanted to make was Cicio Performance. That's out in Alpharetta, Georgia, which was about like a 35-40 minute drive. And Cicio Performance they do a lot of sick builds like Porsches, GTRs, McLarens, C8s, like Corvettes. The reason why I wanted to stop here, there's a gentleman by the name of Henry. Henry I actually met at Petroworks. Petroworks is the local shop near me that I originally was gonna do some work with pertaining towards my LS swap. And Henry was very informative. He gave me a lot of insight, showed me around the shop too. We was chopping it up for a while, talking about a lot of stuff. But come to find out, Henry actually works at Cicio down here in Georgia. So I reached out to him, I told him I wanted to stop by. He was like, come on down, he's gonna show us around. So I'm finally here. Hopefully I get to see Nathan and Andrew as well. I would love to meet those guys. You can see some of the cars behind me. Yo, Henry, man.
How you doing?
I feel like I just seen you yesterday.
I know. How you been, bro?
I've been good, man. You?
Swell. Man, things are going well. Kind of just like finally settled in here.
Yeah, okay.
When I did that show, Sorted, I was against Cicio with the Porsche. And
yeah.
That's where I met him originally, and he was like, yo, he ended up reaching out a couple months later because I told him my shop for Speed Hunters. I was engineering car parts or airplane parts for Lockheed up in New York, and Nathan ended up matching that offer and making me come down and
nice.
Well, yeah,
nice.
It was good. So now I'm just kind of here busting ass working, and it's cool because I was going to use engineering to fund building more cars and doing more like YouTube content and doing more like
awesome, man.
Just having more builds.
Yeah.
Now I do like the media full time, and I work on that scale full time, and then after work I go ahead and I build cars and do the YouTube, and so it's cool because I get to work on that all the time.
So it seems like you're loving the transition.
No,
to that.
I am. It took a little bit to like get used to, but now it's like a well-oiled machine. This is
awesome.
Yeah, it's coming together. It's just ramping up exponentially, and this place is a good place to be doing it.
I mean, I'm just walking in here, like I'm not even inside yet, and I can see all the stuff out here, and I'm like,
there's a bunch of stuff. It's cool.
Yeah, this is sick, man.
We're getting ready for FL2K right now. And which is next weekend. Yeah.
Okay.
Next weekend. So basically, like a lot of the cars here are kind of getting ready for it. Most of them inside. I'll show you that next.
Yeah.
But just from out front, wheel like that. That makes like almost 1,300 wheel.
1,300?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a full built engine, billet heads, 3.8. I think they're 67 mil turbos. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But they're large. And this thing boogies, and it looks almost stock. Yeah. This is a cool unit. It's got a billet intake manifold.
I mean, these cars already bone stock were fast. So imagine, with at the 1,300 now, I could really imagine what that even.
60 to 130 is below it, or it's right at like a 3.5. Which is it's bonkers. Oh my God. Properly crab walks like full on like rolling it like you don't even need rolling anti-lag because its brake boost capabilities are unreal. Like brake boosting in like a GTR is a lot different because the engine's in the front, right?
Right.
You're transferring power differently. Here, so you're loading, right, and you're loading forward, and then it loads backwards with a front engine vehicle. But these are rear engined, so when you're brake boosting, the load's already pushing it down in the rear, so it immediately just goes.
Straight launching, dude.
Unreal.
Oh my God.
I mean, I've ridden in a bunch of these GTRs, and I've driven a bunch of these GTRs up to Vidi's 2,000 horsepower GTR.
But nothing like
this is just, I love it because they're light and they're. Don't get me wrong, I love GTRs.
Yeah.
But I'd have that.
Yeah.
Nathan loves his GTR. I mean, the GTR makes 2400 before spray.
That is insane.
Yeah, got like a 200 shot on it, so it does make like 2600 all in.
Crazy, dude.
But he likes his Porsche.
See, is the GTR here?
Yeah, it's inside.
Oh, we got to check that out.
This one's cool too. This one makes 700.
Oh man.
This is like, I love this car. Like, it just reminds me of mine.
Right.
It's just, I've been, you know. Do you know what's up with my car right now?
I want you to tell people at home what do you drive and what you've done to your car, because you know they're definitely going to be curious as to what.
Yeah, so I have a an IS300 that was on a TV or a YouTube show called Sorted or Not. Lag.
All right, I love this car because this is the spirit of the competition. Not the highest horsepower, but Henry here brought a 1JZ swapped Lexus and he drove it down from Buffalo. So we think it's gonna work. Henry can tell us.
Yes.
I've had it for about 6 or no more. I've had it like 7 years now.
If hold on, let me cut to myself real quick because I gotta plug you. He's not lying about being on Sorted. If you, I don't know what to Google exactly, but if you watch Matt Farah mentioned the car. Matt Farah drove the car and he loved the car. He was like,
yeah, that made me feel good.
Yeah. So there's somewhere on YouTube. I'll try to find the link for it and put it in the description. But where Matt Farah talks about his car, and Matt Farah is like, dude, he's like, the kid drives the car to school and all this kind of stuff, but the thing rips. It's like, that has to be like the best compliment ever.
Oh, dude, it made me feel great, especially because like on the West Coast when they brought it over to, they had a Super over there and they ripped him apart, and I'm like, man, that engine's supposed to be in there, and I put that together, like, well, me and a bunch of, like, the way that car kind of went together was, I mean, I bought it in high school, bought it when I was in sophomore year of high school, 10th grade, and then by senior year, I had bought a 1J and a full trans setup, everything for it, and me and my friends took the 1J down to literally nothing, regasketed the whole thing, put it together, and over winter in like a dirt driveway, got the thing together, and then it blew up a day after that.
What?
Yeah, so I put a big intercooler on it, but I didn't adjust fueling.
Oh,
so it had too much air and not enough fuel, so it leaned out on a pole on the highway. Actually, someone took a video of it. That person that took the video of it didn't know me at the time, didn't know much about ISs. He then, after blowing it up, and I met him, talked with him a little while, after I blew it up and watched it happen, he bought an IS and 1J swapped it.
What?
Yeah, really,
holy crap.
Yeah, really weird.
Yeah.
After that, I went to school, left the car at home, obviously, after like a month and a half of like literally waking up at like 6 a.m. every day and working till like midnight every night.
Right.
It was torture.
That's like, awesome, man.
But yeah, I went home back up to college. I flew back, drove back, and took the train home every single weekend to put the engine back together by June. Right. Got back I got back in like late May. I had it done by June 14th. And it made 440 to the wheel on 17 pounds. It was making like 470 as it went on. Recently, so right after Sorted, actually before Sorted, I had a crap ton of upgrades ready for it and maintenance mostly. Like, the turbo seals were gone, so it was chooching white smoke. The fluid, the brake fluid, was old. It must have been like 3 years old. I had done like 15 track days on it. They boiled quick. I knew they boiled quick because I was at Toronto Motorsports Park with it, and they just it was. But yeah, I needed all of that. The pads were down to like nothing, and I was like, I had no time. I got called on a Friday, and they were like, "Can you be in Florida by Monday?" And I was like, "Fuck it, all right."
What?
So we drove down and did Sorted, and I still did good. So that's
what I'm saying. You drove the car down.
Oh yeah, and that made me feel great.
You drove the car down. It
took 23 hours the way down and 21 the way back.
They drove the car. They basically
beat the shit
out. Yeah, because I'd seen it.
And she still held up to it.
And you drove it back.
Oh yeah.
Jesus. Wow.
And then after that, I was like, well, now it's time that I get this thing together because I know there's round 2.
Right.
I've been told that it's about just get my shit together. So I was like, all right, well, I wanted to do it anyway. I had all the stuff ready and I went for it, and I put a new turbo on it. I had actually some stage 2 cams and stuff for it, but I held off. I was gonna wait till I had to pull the head to do anything like that. Ended up water jetting between the first and second cylinder. So the head gasket blew and took like most of like the head with it. So head needed a big repair. I pulled it all here. This past 7 months have been
Yeah.
like, however, I mean, I think I've been here for 8 or 9 months now, but it's been hell in the beginning.
Man.
It was like working 24/7 and then turning it into every waking second of my other time was taking apart the 1J, putting together the new engine. It sucked. Like every waking moment that I had free to myself, like every lunch second, I was calling Toyota. I was calling different places trying to get parts.
You're really trying to get it sorted out.
Yeah, it was torture. Trying to find like even just like if you've seen any of the Dave's videos, that dude in blue.
Oh yeah. So I've seen some of it, but
we're doing a series of putting the car together.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's in his shop right now.
I had no idea.
Yeah, that's where we're putting the car together. So you can watch that if you want to see like the steps of me putting together my 2J. It's a brand new.
Oh, I didn't know. And it's on his channel. That dude in blue.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll check it out.
So it's the new setup ended up being like a brand new 2JZ GTE short block from Toyota, fully built 1JZ head with titanium valve spring retainers, conical springs, manually +1 valves, billet keepers, GSC valve guides, stage 2 BC 264 cams, every gasket, every brand new every single part on that thing is brand new except for the water pump. It's almost done. It's built for like, I mean, it'll hold like 950, but I'm shooting for, it's a smaller turbo. It's a 62, so I'm really probably gonna make like 700 and call it a day. Make it like 650 on E and just street it at that and have like a flex setup for when I drive it up to New York or whatever. But 2-piece rotors, big brake kit, every no more rubber lines. Every single line is AN. Every there's no more room for failure. Right. Everything is brand new. It's like,
I mean, you have a solid power plant, dude.
Oh yeah.
All you have to do is get it. Once you get it sorted, it's like.
Well, the car is there.
That's what I'm saying.
It spent 4 months. You know, Superlife in Jersey.
Yes.
He had the car for 3 months, and he went over the entire car, making everything perfect. Like. Everything. Right. It is
good.
The whole car was painted. Everything. The bay was painted. Everything that I wanted to do, I did. Nice. I had all this money saved away for an FD, and when I saw the compression numbers were low, I said, well, it's time to build my dream IS. Right. A lot of people, when they graduate college, they go and buy a new car. I built one. Yeah. It took a lot. It's
awesome, man.
Let's get into Cicio.
I guess let's talk about this. So you said this was making 700.
Yeah, it's making 700. This thing's awesome. He's a famous race car driver. You know, Lee Keen.
Oh, this is Lee Keen's car?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's also tall as hell.
Yeah.
Me driving this thing is hilarious. I'm like down here. I'm like trying to like put it in reverse and like see where everything is, and I'm like, oh god,
it's like
it is impossible, but it's I just want to try it because this thing's great.
It's clean, man.
Yeah, it's a very stock looking setup, but it makes 700.
Wow.
And Daniel back at home, he'll be mad about that.
Oh.
He'll also be mad that he's using stock igniters because
so once again, so this is to Daniel. You guys don't know about Daniel. I know Daniel because Daniel has a GTR as well, but the thing with Daniel is that he just picked up a 997, a Porsche 997, right? And he also did the LS swap, which is who I was gonna go with to do the LS swap in my 993, which is Cicio Performance, and he just got it back.
Oh yeah,
he just got it back, and it's cool. He loves the car, like he loves it. He did a LS7. Yep. LS7, right? Yeah.
Too bad it still won't be fast enough to beat me.
You hear that, Daniel? That's a little jab at you, man.
But yeah. When he found out that this thing was on stock igniters, he was like, "What the hell? I'm only making 600 this big."
Yeah. Oh man.
All right. Yeah. Let me take you around. So that's another.
So you gotta tell me. So what's this? So you gotta tell me behind like the history of like Cicio. Like how did that? You know.
So this place used to be called Top Speed Motorsport, and I mean, if you're around the car scene, you know what Top Speed is. He's had some of the coolest, like, man, we were just kind of reminiscing yesterday, and I have this kind of just ready. I'll link you it. Yeah. That was his old R8, man, and freaking frack. He did one lap of America with it, with a matching freaking luggage thing with the trailer. There it is. Twin turbo.
Send me that picture too.
Dude,
I want to link that.
It is so hard. They've some of the baddest freaking street cars in the country, without a doubt.
Yep, 100%.
I mean, the shop car makes 2,500 horsepower, and it has AC, has full interior, has literally everything, 17s. It's impressive as hell. It's like, it's the main reason I came down here. I was like, man, like, I respect the hell out of everything that comes out of this shop, and I mean, it's something that I can fully stand behind. Right. Like, I'm a really, I pay attention to detail, and like, I don't like shit that just kind of like is thrown under the rug. Right. So being able to like follow that same ethos.
Yes,
all
yes.
work is freaking awesome. That's our shop vet.
Which one? The white one or
So the ceramic matrix gray. It's cool because you got a good light right now.
Right.
And when it's not overcast, it's white, but it looks blue as hell.
Yeah, this looks sick, man.
Yeah, it's
it has like kind of like that like BMW has that color like Silverstone.
Yeah.
Where it has that blue hint to it, but it's like more like without the pearl in it.
Right.
But this is
it goes
nice,
hard.
man.
This car makes. I drove this car to Missouri.
Oh, got red interior too.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
this car
man.
makes just on it made 903 to the wheel. So man, I drive this thing all the time. I love this. I drove it 1,200 miles to Missouri. This car is, that's another reason why it's just great.
Yeah.
Freaking street cars. It is no bullshit. Drive it, get in it, turn it on, have no issues whatsoever. Drive to Missouri, drive back, drive the Texas 2K, race all day, drive back.
I'm hearing a lot of good things about these, man.
Man, it's awesome. The car is super comfortable. I mean, it's got everything from factory except it makes 900 horsepower. And it does so smoothly and has no issue. It's like, I'm not a vet guy.
Yeah, me neither.
You know that.
Me neither. What,
like,
you know, it's just.
But I like this
you have to
car
respect it,
a lot.
man. Yeah, yeah.
You could just get in it and drive it, and it makes 900 horsepower. So the whole reason why people haven't been able to like crack these things, they haven't been able to tune them.
Right.
We have a Motec piggyback on this one. This is like our highest stock engine model. So the Motec piggyback basically after 50% throttle takes over and it does all the trans tuning and all the, or sorry, not the trans tuning. It takes care of all the boost and fueling.
Okay, gotcha.
So it takes so it has a secondary fuel tank in the front, in the frunk, and which I can show you.
Yeah.
And in there has E85. It takes that E85 and sends it to the back. It's under this little trap door. So nice and clean.
Dude, it looks like completely stock.
Still yeah, that's like the cool part. And so secondary has this aftermarket intake manifold with secondary injectors in it. Starts dumping E85 into those injectors, and it makes them jam. And water intercooler in here, and man, that's about it. It's simple. It's 2 turbos. You'll see directly in there. I'll grab the key so I can start it. Well, maybe the key's close enough where I can start it. Let's see. We'll start it in a minute.
Jesus, that was like vibrating my soul. Yo, oh my God, that thing sounds brutal, man.
It's a badass vehicle. I love this
That thing sounds so brutal.
Yeah,
I could imagine.
You know, the best part is it's like, sure, it's fun in a straight line, but like I drove this in the mountains, and when Dave reviewed it, it doesn't just handle. Like it doesn't push. It doesn't understeer. It drives like an S2000, but better, and it makes 900. It drives like an S2000, and it makes 900 horsepower. Engines in the back. It's awesome. I
gotta drive one of these one day because I've never been in one of these. I've heard a lot of good things.
This is a built engine deal. Have you ever heard of Triple F Collection?
No.
They're out in Ohio. Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, it looks like the Ohio tag zone there.
They have Bugatti Chirons, Pagani's Honda Fs, Honda Rs, GT40s, F40 Ferraris, freaking like anything. 918 Carrera GT, Ferrari LaFerraris. Like they have the most badass collection of like Koenigsegg Regera, Koenigsegg 101, like
super exotic. Yeah.
And so this is their C8 that they got fully optioned out. Obviously, they brought it to us and they said, "Hell, can you build us the fastest C8 in the world?" So it's a full built engine. That's Trey.
Hey Trey, what's up, man?
Trey can pull a GTR transmission in about 30 minutes.
Holy crap.
That's an exaggeration, but close.
But fully built engine. It's our same turbo kit as that, but this will be making around like 1,200, I'd say.
Right.
Only limitation is clutch right now, but we have a clutch in on the way for it.
Oh, awesome.
A 10 plate. A lot of people have issues with, you can't really make much power with the 8-plate is what we brought over with Datsun.
Right.
Is what Amelia was using her race car. Now her and Anderson both have the 10-plate, which is we sourced, and and it's working.
Yeah.
As much as you can. Still starts to slip a little bit. They need some more clutch work.
Oh, man.
They're getting there. This car's getting a twin turbo kit, another GTR, and Nathan's personal car.
Awesome, man.
Check out the shop.
This is where the. Oh, this is cool. You already got. Look at this.
Yeah, we're working on this actually right now. This is so this is getting moved here. Putting up a wall to display a bunch of merch and stuff.
Jesus Christ, look how many trophies you guys got
Yeah,
out there.
I mean it's been around for as long as it can be. That's Taylor. She's our tuner.
Taylor, how's it going, man?
Taylor.
How you doing? Just passing through.
Ah, man.
But yeah, so there's a trophy wall.
Another trophy wall. Look at all these trophies, man. Oh man, you can already see the tires on that freaking GTR up there.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So that's Andy's car. That car is a bad daddy. She makes actually I'm not even gonna say it because I don't even know.
Right.
But I know she's run 2 times. This is a fast car. Currently getting just another. This is a structure motor getting built right here. It's 4.1. Same as that motor, pretty much. It's right over there. That's another 4.1 getting built.
Jeez.
I'll show you a billet box too.
Freaking Huracan right here.
Yeah,
getting
this is another cool project we're working on right now. This is a this is going to be a big one for us. It's a twin turbo kit on a Huracan, so we're fully jumping into the Huracan and R8 platform. Right. With the R8, it's that R8 over there is actually getting a fully built engine, 2,000 horsepower plus deal. That's going to be a big bad daddy. This is a stock engine Huracan twin turbo kit. Not unknown. We'll see what it makes. Probably make around like
this looks
12, 13
bonkers, man.
Yeah, it is definitely super cool.
Yo.
The kit is developed with ethos, and man, our powder coater did all my work.
Yo, it looks so good, man. All of this looks so good.
He wanted to match the wheels, which is pretty cool because you see like the brush look.
Right.
The wheels are brushed. It's pretty damn close. It's really cool.
No, it's good, man.
Yeah.
This is sick.
Yeah, this is gonna be a cool car. We're definitely really.
This is kind of the route I wanted to go to with my 993.
Yeah.
When I did the twin turbo build.
Yep.
I wanted to do anything that I could basally powder coat.
Out of the,
right. I wanted to match it with my wheel face because I'm doing kind of like a shiny copper kind of color.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Hell yeah. That's gonna be cool.
With the black, I think it would look real.
Yeah, man.
Good.
I've on my engine. I've powder coated. Literally, I had like $1,000 powder coating bill, and this is our guy that hooks us up. Yeah. I had literally 6 boxes.
Oh my god.
Down to the hard lines. Every single part was powder coated.
It's just like it's so visually appealing when.
Oh my god. It's like when you put it on and I'm finally freaking pulling it out of the wrap. I'm looking at it. I'm like.
People don't understand, like, it's like little stuff like that just really makes a build. Because it shows the attention to detail.
Gives me chills.
Right, exactly, man.
Oh man, it's
100%. I agree with you.
Yeah, this is gonna be a cool. Like, I'm super excited about this build. This is gonna be cool.
This is sick,
Should be on the dyno very soon. It should be started today. So yeah, it'll be,
Oh man, I wish I was here for that.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe after lunch they'll get around to it.
Oh man, let me know, man. Maybe I might be able to stick around, because if I could stick around and actually catch that, I'd be sick too, man.
We'll see. I'll ask Rob in a minute. But yeah, this is engine we're building for the North Shop.
This is for the
This is another GTR.
yeah.
This is the North Shop in Virginia. We do all the engine building. We make sure that the way it works is kind of we'll have Rob do all the specific big engine builds, so that he knows the tolerances, that knows like every little detail, so that there's no discrepancy in what's actually been done, so that you can track it down to the very last thing. It looks like a brand new block too. Right. So yeah, this is going to be definitely really cool.
Sick, man.
That is the real big boy. This is a billet block. So you can see from here. I mean, there's not much to tell, but it's a $25,000 block for Ford stuff.
Oh my God, $25,000 block.
But yeah, it's a 76 millimeter turbo kit. It's the Pro 2100. This will be making 2100 plus. Pretty much it's going to go in this thing. It's going to be almost a copy of our shop car, which it's a little further back. I'll still show you. I can probably get to it. But yeah, this is getting put together soon.
And this is a customer's car?
Yep.
And he wants the 2000.
Same guy that owns the R8 actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
oh,
so
he wants high horsepower, everything.
Yeah.
Oh man.
This is actually a build we've done in the past. It's back to getting a front diff. So this is some of the best stuff.
I love this.
Yeah, it is a pretty car.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, this car through and through is really, really well done. It's actually one of the pictures that's on our wall up there. It's got HREs on it. It's I think it makes about 1,500 horsepower. It's a cool ass build. I really like this car.
I mean, you already know I'm getting turned on.
Yeah,
I'm getting turned on by that. So, I mean, I love GTRs. Are always my that's been one of my cars on my list too, man. It's just, but it's like when you see these, you can't even like.
It's just it demands a presence.
Right.
It's
this color,
is actually
man.
getting a big build right now.
Really?
Yeah. Built engine, built heads. I think we're going 1,500.
Woo.
That's the last time I've heard it. Maybe don't put it in there. I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, that's still.
Yeah.
I mean, anywhere close to that is still very impressive, man.
Oh yeah, I mean, so those were basically, it's just a bigger build of what's outside there.
Right.
Those are without the built heads. Those are just built manifold but the stock heads pretty much, level 0. This would be getting like a big head build. Not too sure the actual specifics because.
Don't know yet. yeah.
But yeah, it is.
It's a gorgeous color though, man.
Dude, Miami blue is like it's such a good color.
Such an amazing color. Like people don't understand how. Like you have to see it in person to really appreciate how.
Especially on the Advan GTs, this car is hard. This car goes really hard. I love it. It was making about 1,000 before. Actually, it was making just.
It was making 1,000 before?
2011, yeah.
Oh man, and he's like, oh, I need more.
yeah, it was about that time.
To me, that's insane. Like, I'm just you know what it is?
We realized the limitations of the stock engine, and then it's time to keep pushing. That's what the shop cars are for.
Yeah.
So you can see exactly what works, so you can apply that to a customer car, and then what exactly is the max, what's up there. So you just keep pushing our limits so that we know what's deliverable and safe to a customer.
Right.
Like. To have a car that's if we didn't know the limitations of this and just send out a car and just say, yeah, good luck.
Just asking for problems, man.
Yeah, man. That's
a recipe for disaster.
That's where the reputation comes from.
Right, exactly.
It's knowing what you're sending out and knowing that it's going to be
solid,
and people are going to be happy. So that's really at the end of the day.
Dude, you guys don't do air-cooled stuff?
We're actually doing a 997 back in at the North Shop right now. That's getting a big build. It's been getting built for the past almost a year, just waiting for parts.
Oh no,
it sucks, but it'll make 1,000.
Oh god.
Manual, like 997.
I have a few buddies that have 997 turbos, and they would. they would go crazy to hear.
Sick cars, yeah.
When they hear that, they're gonna be like, "Oh man, I gotta reach out."
it is a sick.
A buddy of mine actually had a 991 turbo, and he sold it to go back down to a 997 turbo.
Yeah.
Because he was like, as much as he loves the car,
Missed the manual.
yes,
Yeah.
he missed the manual, man.
I really do like the DCT in these things. Like it is,
Yeah.
it's awesome. I'm a very visceral driver, so I'm just, you know,
me too.
I need a manual.
I know.
That's my thing. I'd take a 997. Also, for people that are watching this and looking at my mustache and saying, why the f does he have a mustache? I'm trying to be Doc Holliday for Halloween, and it's a month in advance, and I'm trying to put in some good effort for this. So we'll see how it works.
All right, let's see. You gotta send me a picture of Halloween now, so I can see
We'll see how it goes. I hope.
Oh, man. You gotta post it on your Instagram.
I have a wedding the 22nd, so for a fact I know my girlfriend's gonna try and make me shave it. If it looks good and it's Doc Holliday level, I will not shave it. No way. But
I gotta see
if
this,
it's like
man.
if it gets to the point where it's like it's not happening, I will shave it.
I gotta see this, man.
Yeah, we'll see.
I love to
We'll
see
see how
this.
it comes out. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
this is the shop.
This is sick, man. I love this, man.
Yeah.
And this one is that's Nate's car?
No. Nathan's car is right
It's back there?
here.
Oh, okay.
You can kind of see it if you can.
So this is the monster that's making what, 2,400 you said?
Yeah, this is that's before spray.
Oh man.
Can't open up all the way, but yeah.
Jeez.
Billet manifold, like, you know, this is the whole deal.
Yeah.
Billet block, billet manifold, like everything. It is 76 millimeter precision turbos. And it's got more in it. And all I've been doing is trying to get it to do that.
Insane, dude.
It's gonna be awesome.
This is sick. And that Porsche back there, that's
That's another C1300 actually. That's another 1300 wheel chalk car matching.
I see the cage. Yeah, I see the cage in there.
That car is beautiful.
Oh man, I wish.
Cracked the diff cover at the last event, so it needs
Dude.
a diff cover.
Oh, I wish I could get a shot of that thing.
That car I've shot multiple times for HRE. This car was on that racing channel. It had a full feature. That car is properly awesome. Same with this car. I mean, most of the cars that you have this.
This is awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I love this shop.
Yeah, we're expanding right now.
Yeah.
We need more storage, so it's time that we bought the building and we're gonna make it extend it, add a couple more lifts, keep going, and it's just gonna keep getting bigger. It's definitely super exciting.
Awesome, man.
It's fun being here.
I appreciate you having me, Henry.
Hell yeah.
I really do, man. This is sick.
This is what it's all about. I mean, sharing the experience. That's what cars are about. Like,
hopefully, you know, I mean, it's like I don't want my channel to be so heavy on Porsche stuff.
yeah.
So I'm hoping that like some GTR guys or C8 guys are watching that don't know about this shop and they're like, holy, let me look this up, you know?
Yeah, I mean, that's the cool part about it. Everybody helps each other, you know? Like, that's like, and any opportunity to help each other out and mutualistically gain from it is like always like, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. 100%. 100%.
Yeah, this is Cicio Performance.